Hey, welcome back to the channel on this beautiful Thursday morning here in Florida. Yes, a Thursday, I know, unheard of. Haven't done a Thursday in a while. It's going to be a high of 92, 93, some nonsense like that. Yesterday we broke records in heat-wise from Tampa all the way down to Punta Gorda, I believe. Records that were, I don't know. I know I saw one record that was back from the, I think 1920, somewhere around there, 1928. And one is you know, recent is 1988, I believe. We broke them by 5 and 6 degrees. So, yeah, we were well up into the 90s yesterday. We're currently 9:32 in the morning, and we're already 81 degrees. So yeah, we're on well on our way to the 90s. I repositioned my microphone and the camera and the helmet. I wanted to get my voice a little louder, but I can't do that by pumping up the GoPro levels because, well, it just comes out garbled. So hopefully this location will work. If not, I'll just shove it back up by my earlobe where it was, and you guys will just have to turn the volume up on your devices wherever you watch this. You know, I know a bunch of other smaller YouTube channels that I watch have been talking about road hazards and everything else, and near misses. And I know a retired Harley rider had a near miss the other day. Moto Bomb, Virginia had a near miss the other day. Yesterday on this very road, about a mile back, there was a fatality. 2 pickup trucks went at it head on. One made it and one didn't. So I know it's April, and a lot of you guys up north in the colder climates, you guys are going to be breaking out your 2-wheelers and your 3-wheelers, if that's how you roll. That's all well and good. I had a trike for a short stint, and it was not me. So we got road construction, and hopefully they're going to let me through. I'm in a long line. I'm at the tail end of a line. So that's good. Yeah, baby. I just made it. So for all you guys that are dusting off your scooters and your Hondas and your Harleys and your Kawasaki's and your Yamahas and your Can-Ams and your Ducatis and your Aprilias and Geleras and your Augustas, give them rides a once-over, a really good once-over. You know, check those tires before you kick the fires. Be safe out there those first couple of rides. You know, you guys up there in the snow belt and ice territory, you guys got sand all over the road and salt all over the road, and you know, if you're on last year's tires, might be a good idea to get new tires. So that's all I got. You know, watch out for them road hazards. There's a lot of debris. A lot of debris comes springtime in the road. You know, all kinds of crap gets plowed over into the gutter and the shoulder of the road. I mean, I remember living up in Massachusetts, and you know, when the snow started melting, the snowbanks would be revealing shopping carriages and, you know, trash cans and trash can lids, and you know, those things can wind up in the road, especially a garbage can lid. You know, it doesn't take much for a, you know, tractor trailer truck like that going by. Have that lid get caught up in its draft and get it sucked right onto the road, and that goes for garbage and bags and, you know, coffee cans and soda cans and bottles and all that other garbage, even road signs. I have seen road signs protruding out of snowbanks. I could not imagine, you know, going into a snowbank and taking on a sign that was lodged in the snowbank. That'd be like a razor blade opening you up. So, you guys up north, be careful if your sled's coming out for the first time this spring. Oh, before we go too far in, how about a big thumbs up? You know, like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below, let me know what you think. There's a road hazard, right there. Piece of turf. We got a lot of that down here in Florida. Turf. Flies off the back of the 18-wheelers. You know, bumps that you might not be familiar with. There's a bump. They redid this bridge 6 months ago, and it's already crap. With all the trucks that hit it. Oh, yeah, we got a lot of tires, people dumping tires. Yeah, that ticks me off. What can you do? Nothing. You know, unless you catch them in the act and you got it on video. Sheriff can't do nothing about garbage dumpers and tire dumpers or anything like that. Oh, sirree. That's about all I got to say at this time. Here we go. We got an animal. I don't know what it was, but it was dead. I'm in no hurry to go anyplace, so I'm just gonna back off in this truck a little bit. I'm gonna play like who was it? Was it Pigpen that had a back off on them hogs? Oh yeah, about 10 miles or so. Anybody knows the name of the song? Put it in the comments down below. Yeah, I'm just gonna give this guy some room. I'm in no hurry. I'm just out cruising. In fact, you know, downshift one gear, get myself into a better RPM range. A lot of bugs splattering now. We're going into love bug season. If any of you guys got to deal with love bugs, yeah, go ride a bull. Yeah, I'll just hang out back here. I'm in no rush. So that's all I got to say about the road hazards. Everybody else has chimed in on them. I have been off the bike for about, let's see, my last ride was a week ago Tuesday, so that's 7 days. And Wednesday is 8 days. Today is 9 days, so 9 days I've been off the bike. My sciatic nerve, which I call the psychotic nerve, I'm just really flared up from going up and down the ladder, and it was you know, it was bothering me out after the second day of doing all that work on my lanai roof. And you know, past Saturday, I mean, I had to go up on the ladder just one more time to put an end cap on that beam that supports everything, because I didn't want the hornets going in there, and I didn't want to have a 15-foot long hornet's nest. And I mean, I literally, this cap, it was just slap it into place, make sure it covered both ends, and throw in some screws, and I'm talking 10 minutes. I went up the ladder and I went down the ladder. That was it. I was 10 minutes, and it just flared up and exacerbated that psychotic nerve, as I call it. And I haven't been able to do anything. I mean, I'm usually, a 40, in the mornings I do 40 to 60 minutes on the elliptical. I could barely maintain 20. I squeaked out 25 yesterday. I didn't do anything today because I just jonesing for a ride. When you gotta get out, you gotta get out. Gotta slow down a little more because he's gonna start backing off. We're coming to an end up there. So yeah, when you're jonesing for a ride, you gotta get out before you go crazy. I noticed I was pigs dumping mattresses and garbage. Yeah, that just I hate people that just disrespect the land and throw their garbage every place. Jeez, here in this county, the garbage men will take anything. It doesn't matter. I have literally put a full-size 2-keyboard organ out at the curb because it was like 60 years old and it wasn't worth fixing. I put that out there. The garbage men came and took that. They took my neighbor's refrigerators. Yeah, I don't understand people that have the need to dump garbage. Yeah, if this truck is going my direction, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, if I feel the need to pass them, I'll pass them. Otherwise, I'm in no hurry. So I can't see behind that truck. I'm good to go. So I can guarantee you that he's going to be turning down Vernon Bethany Road. If that's the case, I'm going to go straight ahead. Maybe. I don't know. But anywho. What else is in my news? Yeah, my wife had a birthday yesterday, April 2nd. Yep. She's old. Still looks really good though. Still looks good. Well, that's about it. Nothing else is going on. Beautiful day. I'll take myself a nice 2.5 hour ride, go home, do laundry, eat lunch, blah blah blah. Yeah, why not? Well, let's see where this guy's gonna go, and then I think I'll just end this video and then enjoy my ride. I gave you my PSI, I gave you my public PSA, public service announcement. I had PSI on the brain because I checked the tires just before I left the house. We're good to go. We got 36.1 in the front and we got 40.3 in the back. Not playing with that. So, please go straight because I really want to go down by my Acker State Park. Please go straight. He's not slowing down, he's going straight. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah, baby. Alrighty. Well, that's like I said, that's my PSA for the day. Road hazards, dust off your scooters, polish them up, check your tires, check your fluids, check your cables, check your wires, make sure all your lights work. What else? Don't know. speeding. Cops don't care because I think I'm only 10 over. Nope, I don't think he's coming. I'm only 10 over. If I was faster, maybe. I should go in there sometime. Over there to my right, there's a big elephant rehab. I like to go in there, but expensive. And my budget doesn't include sightseeing elephants. Alright, well, I think I'm going to call this a quick video, unless I see something super duper interesting. I'll turn the camera back on, but other than that, you folks all have a blessed day, and give me a big old thumbs up. Peace and God bless.